but in his death he shall spawn a score of mortal progeny. Chaos shall be sown in their footsteps. So saith the wise Orlando.
You spent your youth in the library fortress of Candlekeep, under the kind tutelage of your foster father Gorion. Imoen shared this home, a kindred spirit. Her background was as mysterious as your own. Gorion's murder brought answers to your questions when his killer Saravak was revealed to be your brother. You and Saravak were a product of the time of troubles, a chaotic period when gods were made flesh and forced to walk the earth. One such deity foresaw his own death and walked the land before the cataclysm. He left a score of mortal offspring, intended to be the fuel for his rebirth. The god was Bhaal, Lord of Murder, and you are one of his children. Saravak sought a war of sacrifice to prove his worth, believing he could become the new Lord of Murder. You killed your brother, sending his taint back to Bhaal. You were the hero of Baldur's Gate, but some suspected you shared the same lineage as Saravak. You departed soon after, under circumstances much darker than anyone would have believed. They came as you rested, figures cloaked in mist that clouded your thoughts, blurring the lines between consciousness and dreaming. There was no malice or hatred, no mention of an old score, only quick capture and the promise of grim deeds to come.
Alright, we're back. Actually, I'll just turn off the music for a sec. It's beautiful, but it's going to be hard while I'm doing the character creation. Okay, so we're on to the second game, and very exciting. This is where things get really, really serious. Alright, let's get to it. Let's not mess about. We're going to recreate a rough version of Aodhan. You know, I was thinking the other day, this is getting to be closer to what I picture Aodhan as, but we'll stick with what we have. There we go. We're a halfling. You'll notice here I've actually uncapped some of these options, but it won't really matter for us anyway. Mage Thief. Now, we are neutral evil. Pardon me. This is as a result of what Aodhan has gone through. Started off neutral good, being a generally decent and optimistic person, but as the battle wore on, as he was ambushed and betrayed and whatnot, slowly and through judicious sort of polls on this channel, he worked his way down through the chaotic alignments through to neutral evil. He is thinking for himself. He is thinking only of himself, I should say. I still have him as loyal to his immediate close sort of family and friends, but he is fiercely independent and is quite happy to steal or even kill if necessary to benefit himself. He's not directly cruel, he's not overtly cruel, in the sense that chaotic evil would have him doing, acts of evil without reason. There'll always be a reason, at least at this point, but as Aodhan grows in power, we will see whether he redeems himself towards being more neutral or righteous, or if he descends truly into, well, his lineage. Neutral evil for the moment. I'm going to ignore all this because it doesn't really matter. I'm going to hop into the game and then just basically reload straight away. with a pre-loaded save. That is our character exactly as they were before. And we won't really worry about any of this. Get rid of all that. Doesn't really matter. And yep. And yep. There he is. Bright blue, apparently. I'm going to change. No, I'm not. We also have a custom voice file. I've done a little bit of testing, and hearing your own voice is always a little bit cringy. Potentially sitting there and recording your own voice-acted lines for your own character is also cringy. So we'll see how much I leave this on, but it was fun doing it. The problem is that none of the male voices in Baldur's Gate 2 have the Irish, Celtic, Scottish accent that we really want, so I had to try and make it, so...
Death! Death to every foe and traitor!
Follow me, friend, closely and quietly.
So that'll be fun. Aodhan. I can spell. So we'll run the game, and then I'll just load into a save that has us just beyond that point. I'm really excited about playing the second game. The big bad in this one is a favourite villain, not just within Baldur's Gate, but in not even games. He's my favourite villain probably across the board. He's certainly in my top 5, so looking forward to meeting him very shortly. Back on SCS, I'm going to play tactical for a while and see how we go. I intend to do a bit more moving with this, probably more in this direction. So yeah, we're going to really challenge ourselves. I haven't played through an entire run through the Throne of Bhaal with SCS on or Ascension before, so expect me to come unstuck a little bit. I have to fight a bit and plan and work out solutions. I should stress too, the game is definitely balanced. The further you get in for a full party, will be fairly overpowered at first because we've gone through Siege of Dragonspear and leveled ahead. We even already have a couple of HLAs, which is something you'd normally get near the end of the second game. But it's the fact that we have one character is going to start making itself, well, it'll be a major factor as time goes on. So let's get to it.
Ah, the child of Bhaal has awoken. It is time for more experiments. The pain will only be passing. You should survive the process. Interesting. You have much untapped power. Do you even realize your potential?
More intruders have entered the complex, Master.
They act sooner than we had anticipated. No matter, they will only prove a slight delay.
Wake up, you. Wake up! Come on! We have to get out of here.
What? Imoen, what's going on? You messed with your head too, huh? All I know is we were near Baldur's Gate and got jumped. So as you can see, we're taking right off from where we were in Siege of Dragonspear. So, yeah. I don't think I want to remember it all. He's been doing things to us, Aodhan. We have to get out of here. Alright, I'm moving. I ache all over, though. Yeah, me too. My head hurts the most. Yours too, by the sound of the screaming. We just have to get out of here. How did you get free in the first place? There was fighting. My cell was damaged. I don't know if I could get out again. The pain in my head is getting worse. It isn't like normal pain, Aodhan. It's on the inside. Like my bones made a little dagger, and it won't go away. Don't look at me like that. It just hurts, alright? Must have been the noise. There was a fight. Assassins came after our captor, I think. There's people dead all over, and the fighting is still going on. I could hear it. Are you going to get moving, or do I leave without you? Right you are. Let's go. Good, I didn't want to go by myself. I need you around, Aodhan. I don't want to be here alone. We should look in that room to the west first, and just a bit north. I think I saw some weapons in there. It's a room off the corner of this one. I don't think it's our gear. They probably sold our best stuff. But anything is better than nothing. Now, let's go. Alright, so nominally we would start with levels 6 and 7, but because it's our character, and I have copied them straight through, and you took a few goes, we should be fully leveled up now. So we've got enough experience to take us right through. First things first, we have to kick out Imowen, which is always difficult to do, but well, it's important. Sorry, mate. It's a solo run.
Well, that's gratitude for you. You aren't going to abandon me here, are you? We have to stay together. I feel it.
If we split up, it'll be easier for us to sneak out of here. I guess that makes sense, but it feels wrong. My head hurts more when we split up. I guess I'll manage. I'm not going to let that dagger get me. Sorry. It's always hard saying goodbye to these characters. Like, I mean, as a kid, these were... Yeah, you're close to these characters. They mean something. Anyway, let's level up. Let's try and be more neutral evil and focus on ourselves. So, boom. So we level up quite a lot. Now, if I remember correctly, we had this set to 75. Most of these are set to 90. Detect illusions is set to 100 though, and that should bring us right back to... Was it set traps or detect illusion is 100? Sorry. There we go. Those are the exact scores we had at the end of the last game. I am going to, since we've got 4 skills, I'm going to pop a point into missile weapons. Crossbows are really powerful in Baldur's Gate 2, so we're going to switch to that and put the rest into 2-weapon style. And abilities, we've leveled up enough to actually get HLAs. Part of the reason I recreate a character fully using EE Keeper and all that sort of stuff is because if I just loaded the game fully leveled up, we wouldn't get these HLAs, we'd miss them. So we've earned enough levels to unlock them. Oh, yes, that reminds me. We have leveled up as far to get... Let me start again. I've loaded in rogue rebalancing, which changes a lot of how these characters work, well, particularly rogues, to make it a bit less spammy. So Bounty Hunters in the original, the advanced special snare, we're almost at the point where we get the maze snare, which basically trivializes the whole game. Basically, it can teleport out any enemy, with a few exceptions. It bypasses magic resistance and a whole lot of different things. And it's not really playing as a thief, it's playing as like a grenadier. So we're going to switch up how we play this. So instead of, I think we lose the time stop trap, which is okay because we get it as a spell. We get a few extra abilities. So we'll start looking into these as we go on. Oh, soon, my pretty. I really like improved alacrity, but we'll get there. For now, I want use any item. This allows us to put on a helmet. That's probably on its own a major advantage. If you're playing a single class thief or bard, this is a brilliant ability. It's less important for a mage thief because we have all the mage items, but this will allow us to drink, say, I believe we can drink the potions that fighters can drink. We can use weapons that we have proficiencies for. There's a whole lot of... You'll see. The game's going to change radically having this on, and it's almost always my first pick when playing a rogue. I think I'm going to switch to Acid Trap. So Acid Trap allows us to put down a trap that does 10d6 points of damage, which is pretty decent, and there's a good chance it will continue to do acid damage. Creatures who are vulnerable to acid, like trolls, do not get a saving throw, so this is almost guaranteed. It's a great way to deal with trolls. And acid is rarely resisted, so in the spirit of having more options rather than just more power, rogue rebalancing looks pretty exciting. So I had a bit of trouble getting it to load in with all the other mods, including the randomizer, but everything's here, so let's give it a shot. I only added a couple of spells. Partly that's because it's a pain in the butt trying to add all the different spells through EE Keeper. And partly, I don't know, Irenicus has been playing with our mind a bit, so I suppose we will get some advantage out of it just simply because we'll be able to gain XP from learning spells, but it won't be a huge amount at this point. I want to try Shout. Improved visibility. There we go. Some visibilities, web, mirror image. In fact, just one of those. Find familiar. Now, because we are neutral evil right from the get-go, we're going to get a different little buddy. So we're going to be getting the dust method. I think I'm saying that right. Does it get as many hit points? Yes, it does. So fire resistance is pretty good. Again, it'll probably spend almost all of the game inside, but I think it has... There was something here that I like. Yes, glitter dust is good for breaking through invisibility. We might find use for that, but yeah. Also, if we find, what are they called? Basilisks. That's an option too. So one of those, grease, magic missiles. I'll grab one more. Cool. Okay.
Of course.
Oh god, we'll change the voice. Does it just mean, does that sound like Stewie from Family Guy?
Yes, at your service. Ah, hello.
Cool whip. Alright, let's change that. Sounds. No. Sounds.
Death!
Okay, so it's me talking.
I'm on it.
Let's go talk to our friends.
Quickly, we must get out of here before whoever did this returns. I swear, traveling with you is never dull.
Have you any idea why we're here? No, I do not. I would rather we furthered our investigation at a time that was more in our favour. We have friends to find, and, in time, enemies to punish. I will repeat what I believe led to our capture if I must, but I doubt it shall prove to be different from what is already known by you. My husband Khalid, and I have travelled with you for some seasons now. We might just skip a little bit through this. Oh no, maybe not. My husband Khalid and I have travelled with you for some seasons now, I guess, and the places we have seen number too many to name. Your unique heritage has proven a magnet for adventure, for better or worse, and your foster father was right in directing us to watch over you. We remain in your company as friends more than guardians, and our exploits together have left the land for the better. We have earned many enemies, but we have to dispatch them all. Whoever has trapped us now is certainly powerful to have done so this easily. Once we know, we will deal with them in due course, but for the time being it is more important that we retrieve our friends and companions and leave this place. Oh, where is Khalid? He is not with you? I do not know where he is, and it worries me. No doubt he was taken as we were, though it seems we were all meant for different fates. From the state of my head, I think I have been drugged, though I have been spared any serious physical mistreatment. You, however, look as though you have been treated most unfavourably. I should not like to think of Khalid receiving the same. I will help, but your cage seems to be sealed magically. I do not know. If you are of sufficient strength, it is possible the cage may be broken. If not, you may have to search for whatever key it might need. Do try to hurry. I wish to be out of here before the owner returns. The ease of our capture suggests he may be beyond our power to resist. It would be best to face the culprit another day, on our own terms. So go and be quick. We must free ourselves soon. So yeah, no items whatsoever. And that is partly because I wanted to play the game fairly, so with no items at the beginning, and partly because when I tried to add items, it crashed EE Keeper. So, forced to play it straight. Let's have a look. Grab one of these. So normally we couldn't even use a mace, which, I mean, now we can. As an example, though, so as you see here, not usable by Thief or Mage, but here we are applying it. Because we have the Baldur's Gate style of item proficiencies, this gives us a bit of an advantage. We actually do have proficiency in these items. In the original Baldur's Gate 2, you would have mace, flail, all the different sort of subcategories. But we're playing... I really prefer this system anyway. We can't backstab with items that aren't sort of thief appropriate from the beginning. I'm making sense. But it allows us to hit things that are blunt resisting, so let's do that. I'm just going to change our script. Nope, 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 nope. Yes. I'll just check our auto pause and whatnot, make sure that's still in effect. I think I said all that before. Gore's off, so we can use cold spells. Sorry. Yes, if we do want to boost up to the higher difficulties, we can do so without being penalized by double damage. Yep, that's all fine. I think it's all sorted. That looks like what I want. Yep, cool. Onward and upward. And yeah, I've played this so many times that I know where most of the traps are, at least. We don't have dagger proficiency anymore, so that's okay. We could wear leather armor, but that'll block our spells. For the moment, that's probably okay, though. We don't have any spells until we rest. We can wear a helmet, which means no more critical hits. That alone is worth getting... Use any item. And that key may fit Jaheira's cell.
Nature's servant awaits.
Nature's servant awaits. Well, that is a relief, and about time too. We should be gone immediately. Not only might our host come back, I simply must see the sun again in none too short a time. This dank place stifles me. We will celebrate once we're out of this hole. And I will kick you out. Sorry, Jaheira.
This group is yours to reform as you see fit, though dropping me for another does not seem like the wisest choice. I will abide by your decision, though.
Thanks, Jaheira. I cannot stay here, however. I will probably be in Athkartla, as the harpers have a base of sorts within. If you can find it, that's where I'll be. Really, she shouldn't know where we are just yet, but yeah, we can find it later on.
Minsk will be free. These bonds will not hold my wrath, but will be liberally kicked in good measure.
Alright, we have to get Minsk out of his cell, and we haven't got the key. Let's, I know it might work. I remember this. Can you control your anger long enough to safely leave this place? My anger's under complete control. Complete! I will control it as I rip limb from limb. I will control it as I pound head after head. I will control... No control, no mercy. I will avenge dinner here. You were watching over dinner here? Is she trapped here too? Trapped. Her spirit is trapped in a cage created by my failure. I was to guard her, but They killed her as I watched, you see. I know not who they were, but I will redeem myself. Will you help me? We must join together once more, and our fury will be such that bards will run their quills dry. Yes, ink will be scarce wherever we go. Your being here shows that you are weak. I will leave you where you are. You turn your back on those in need? You are abandoning me in my hour of shame? You are no better than those that killed dinner here. You are filth that I called friend. Do not make me add your ass to the kicking list. I would do so reluctantly, but I will do it. Choose your path now. You're quite clearly insane. You shall stay right here. I will make sure you not get to live long enough to abandon more friends. I will do all this as soon as I can get these bars open. Rah!
The bars, they bend and twist with my berserker strength. Minsk and Boo are free. Now you will no. Oh, you are a smart one. I understand now. You said what you did just to get me mad. Mad enough to break free. You are as smart as Boo sometimes.
He thought I was being a bit cruel, even for Aodhan. Now we can resume our adventure together. There are friends to avenge and villains to smack about the face and neck. Right, Boo? I think we should split up. Then I will quest on my own, and we shall meet again when I am worthy of serving in the company of good and true people. And that we shall meet again. And that we shall meet again, I do not doubt. For wherever there is evil walking funny, there is Minsk foot doing the work of goodness. Come, Boo, we must go. Yada yada yada. Good on you, mate. I'm gonna have to do a playthrough with a party before too long. I've missed these characters. Okay, well that's our friends saved. This looks like a relatively safe place to have a nap, although that's a golem. Let's have a sleep. And then we have our spells, but we do have our armor on, which I'm gonna actually just ditch. Let's.
Brando Barris, shroud me in your darkness.
So Brando Barris is one of the halfling gods. Yes, I did some research. God, I'm getting nerdy by the day. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Ooh. Big bang just then. But you heard that?
Shroud me in your darkness.
Let's turn that off.
Death! Death to every foe and traitor!
Hiya.
None of you can stop me! Well, that didn't work.
We need some better weapons quickly.
Blackful Aldira!
Had a lot of fun making the voice for this. I really did, people. Ah, dear. Aodhan, welcome. You have escaped somewhat later than I had hoped. I am Attakar. You have my welcome to this little piece of this place. I do so try to keep it more appealing than the rest. I have escaped. I now wonder what part you had in my capture. Worry not, Aodhan. I did so enjoy your blundering about Baldur's Gate. I did not wish to see you captured. Do we know who Attakar is? Or Artakar? I don't know. Can you assist me? Yes, we will answer questions. Hypothetical question. You and your sibling are captured and locked in separate cells, unable to communicate. The mage responsible appears and speaks. He explains his sadistic game. In each cell, there's a magical button. If you press your button and your sibling does not, you will die. Your sibling is free. Okay, so a classic sort of moral question. We will press our button to save our sibling. Yes, we're selfish, but if we're talking about Imoen, well, we care. Care so much we just, abandoned her in the middle of a dungeon. Interesting. No action can be performed without consequences, especially that which follows the noble path. Deal with this noble one. Let's see if we can break one aside. Oh, that was a nice little combination. Let's get ourselves invisible. Let's break through. There we go. We just dispelled his illusion. Now, what spells did he cast? We can also check his... Let's have a look. He currently has Stone Skin. That's a problem. He's got Minor Globe and Vulnerability, which blocks him from low-level spells. So really, if we breach him, we should be able to get through and kill this guy fairly easily. Is there a way to do this? Well, remind me afterwards. We have to do our I can use my words. Well, hang on. He has no way to block. I think. Sorry. Give me a second. I'm trying to think of what the spell is. He has Minor Globe and Vulnerability. I believe that blocks up to level 3 or level 2, so we can't just hit him with a Skull Trap. We could probably hit him with... In this case, let's... that's not going to work either. We've got to breach him. It's a mage. Let's get ourselves some summons, and that will help us survive long enough
Mortis Carre.
Oi! That was a bit close. We're gonna run away.
Let us go then, you and I.
Okay. We managed to break line of sight. So now we should be able to breach him. Although breach might get blocked by his globe, come to think of it. Nope, that worked.
You
Sneak
who
again.
wish to conquer pain, you must learn what makes me kind. Brando Barris,
Okay, let's backstab
shroud
him.
me in your darkness.
This won't take long. Oh no. Okay, let's... 1, 2, 3.
Death.
Backstab him.
Death to every foe.
Blackful Aldira.
Perfect example. So what we did there is we made sure we breached his stone skin, used our fine traps to break through his mirror image, and then backstabbed him. Cool. We could totally use that, by the way. Okay, let's give ourselves another one of these skeletons. Seek out relieve, or relieve, or relieve. He awaits for one such as you. Offer him the release he craves, and you shall find that the focus of your journey shall become apparent. Farewell. Our hit points initially were 81. So 93.
Brando Barris, shroud may I stand unshaken amidst a crashing world.
Hop into my pack. Let's summon some more of these skeletons.
Mortis Carre.
As always, lots of summons. You don't have to worry about just one. Okay.
Brando Barris, shroud me in your... A tempest rages so far away from me.
The pool churns and swirls. Strange lights dance within. For a brief, tantalizing moment, the pool clears. You watch in wonder as a world is born. In fire and molten rock, lands rise and fall. Gaseous liquids snake and pour, and time passes. Eventually seas are formed and a spark of life appears. The first organism is created. And plant life begins its slow, inevitable blanketing of this new world.
Brando Barris, shroud me in your darkness.
I'll let you just read through these yourselves, because they're cool, but I don't want you guys stuck here listening as I narrate everything. Let's sneak ahead and see what we can find.
Swiftly. I'm on it.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I just got spawned in. Yeah, that can happen. Mineral method.
Brando Barris, shroud... Oro shed of Ahowalia.
Ooh, a bow. We'll make use of that for the moment. Honestly, in the original game, the hassle of having to take your secondary weapon out all the time just to use the bow, I didn't really play
Let us go then, you and I.
dual wielding a lot for that reason.
You who wish to conquer pain, you must learn what makes me kind.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to come back here once we've cleared
May
out
I
some of these.
stand unshaken amidst a crashing world. Brando Barrett, a tempest rages so far away from me.
Okay. Hello there. That's enough bad guys, I think, for us to try out a shout spell. Oh, it froze it in spot though, notice that? We couldn't move a couple of seconds there. That could mean everything. Let's go back and use our bow. Yeah, the skeleton warriors do not
I'm on it.
mess about. They're great. Oh, we got a longer bow. A long bow, even. Does that give us an advantage? +1 Thaco? Let's do that. You can't really backstab with a bow. Cool.
Oro Shedevaho Walya.
Oro Shedevaho Walya.
Brando Barris, let us go then, you and I.
Little pack here. We're fighting them well enough as it is.
You who wish to conquer pain, you blackful out. Brando Barris, shroud me in your darkness.
I should thank my dad for showing me so much Irish music and Scottish music growing up. Yeah, we're not going to get through all these arrows. We're
May
just
I
not.
stand unshaken amidst a crashing world.
I think we'll break through here.
A tempest rages so far away from me.
Something went bang over there, didn't it? So there are bangs in the
Brando
real world
Barris,
and bangs
shroud
in
me in you. Swiftly.
Baldur's Gate. Cool, now dust methods. There's one kind of method that's, I think it's the steam one, that's really nasty. But let's just focus fire on him. Oh, hello. One of them broke through. I think Aodhan can handle a single goblin up close. Lots of identification scrolls. There's no way we're going to burn through all these different
Brando
arrows.
Barris, shroud me in you. I'm on it.
I'm just burning through some of the combat encounters now so that we can... Is there a trap up here? I'm going to quick save. I don't remember if there was or if there wasn't.
Brando Barris, shroud me. Oro Shedeva. Let us go then, you and I.
There should be a mage at the back here.
You who wish to conquer pain, you
He's
must
moving
learn
about a
what
fair bit.
makes
I'm gonna
me kind.
Web this entrance here and pull them back.
Shroud may I stand unshaken amidst a crashing world.
Oh, some of the...
None of you can stop me! Shadows cling to the walls, and I cling to the shadows.
lightning resistance. Most of them are resistant. I'm resistant. Ooh, that did some... Look at that. Got the mage straight out. And it went back through. Honestly, solo, it's just the best spell.
Death! Death to every foe and traitor!
Now, without save first spell, sitting at -1, we should be able to crack through here without
Tempest rays
risking.
so far away from me.
Nope. Not how it works.
Brando Barris, shroud me swiftly.
Back through. Let's risk it again. There's Illich. Or Illich. Let's make sure we kill him.
Brando Barris,
Crossbow.
shroud me in your
I will
darkness.
grab it just in case. Chainmail. Magical chainmail, I should say. Oh, and these acorns. We'll need them for later. Okay, let's keep
I'm on
pushing
it.
through. There's definitely a trap up here somewhere. That much I know.
Oh shit. Brando Barris, shroud me in your darkness.
Again, if you're playing a class that can't break through traps,
Let us go then, you and I.
you can use your summons to pop those traps.
You who wish
Definitely
to
a trap
conquer
here somewhere.
pain, you must learn what makes me kind.
Gotta watch them or they'll push you into a trap. Oh, I hope I didn't bump. There's an
May I
option in the
stand
tweaks that
unshaken
does
amidst a crashing
remove all
world.
the traps, but I would never have triggered that, surely. Ah, it's further down, that's why.
Tempest rages so far away from
Alright,
me.
chaps, let's go.
Swiftly.
Skellies, go over there and prepare to kill this thing. So a Cambion, I did some reading, is some kind of basically like a tiefling. Sort of a demon that is also some other creature like a human typically. So yeah. You'll notice too that normally this would be a plus one bastard sword, but we have excellent weapons. And there's a whole rationale for having them in the game. They make spells like immunity to normal weapons actually mean something. We'll see if we can find anything in here. Anything here I want? Not really. Scimitar. I was so excited when I saw my first scimitar. 1d6 allows me to backstab, but then most things I would be using the club for are immune to backstab. Golems, undead, and so forth. Nope. I think there's a trap on this one, if I'm remembering correctly. I wish you could kind of manually search with your cursor. Instead of just waiting around. Let's just see if I'm right. No. This will be trapped though, won't it? You got the good healing potions. We may even just ditch these. Crossbow. We have more arrows than we will ever use. It's not strictly true, but you know what I mean. I'm not going to use that many. Okay. Let's roll
Let
back
us
through
go
here.
then, you and I.
I want to find... We're going to be checking every... Oh, that's not good.
You who wish to conquer pain, Brandobarus, shroud me in your darkness.
Chaps, just stay here for a second. I want to see if I can backstab this guy.
May
in
I
one hit.
stand unshaken amidst a crashing
Oh, I
world.
used my bow. That was stupid.
No mercy for the heart that yields.
Live and learn. I'm going to just push on.
A
Let my
tempest
skeletons take it
rages
out.
so far away from me.
Yeah. Books. For a guy who grew up in a library, not particularly interested in books. Mostly for the XP. That's 1,000 XP right there. Groovy. Pretty sure none of these are trapped. No alignment. I don't think I've cast no alignment more than once in my life. You guys, just stay here.
Swiftly.
Oh, speaking of swiftly, I'll grab that. Anything over here? Excellent. Alright, to unlock some of these
I'm on it.
doorways through here, if you look on the map, there's kind of a series of pathways that all lead into the center. So we have to go and get the key, essentially. Not essentially, absolutely. I'm mindful that I have to get to work before too much longer. I wonder if I've left this a little bit. I will see. Relieve.
Who be ye? Servants of the Master?
By the gods, what happened to you, man? I am dying, or dead. I remember not which. Where is the master? Who is this master that you speak of? He was my friend, I think. Cast out. One of us no longer. I cannot remember. Are you to take my place? Tell me, friend, do you know how to leave this place? How to escape? Prisoners be ye. Truly I have been dead, but not dead too long. I seek release. I have been alone for too long. The master can take nothing more. I am forgotten. What do you mean by forgotten? Why are you in this jar? I was a faithful hound to the master, a friend even. I was dying, or dead. I cannot remember which. Truly, you are strangers to this place. Eternal life was to be my reward for faithful service. The master has suspended me until he can cure me, return my youth to me. He has forgotten you then, hasn't he? But if you were a faithful servant, why? I begin to understand. The master has left my side for study of another. He seeks to awaken power, a study of life and death, but I cannot bear the role of years. He is forgotten because he does not wish to remember what was taken. I barely remember myself. Do you want me to give you release from this non-death?
Release? Yes. Master, I no longer wish to come back.
Let me slip into the oblivion that has been denied me, please. Calmly, my friend. How is it that I can help? This unit that contains me is powered by cells, by crystals. Take them, and I can die. I know you are prisoners. Some things do not change. You must escape this place and the Master's experiments. There are others like me, but of more recent experiments. They may know how the Master exits the complex. Will you take these cells to revive them and learn what you can, in return for this path to freedom I've offered? Yes, I will take these cells and revive the other servants. Have peace at last. I thank ye. Go. Leave me to oblivion at last.
Brando Barris, shroud me in your darkness.
Alright. So yes, already interesting themes are cropping up. We will use our cells in here shortly, but I want to clear out this area too, while I've got my skellies. Even if they do get in the way. Whoa! Gentlemen, kill that one.
Let us go then, you and I. No mercy for the heart that yields.
Yeah, the skeletons are basically immune to most of the magical effects that these things
Brando
fire
Barris, shroud me in your darkness. You who wish to conquer pain, you must learn what makes me kind.
Let's push
May
ourselves
I stand
forward.
unshaken amidst a crashing world.
Okay.
Brando Barris, shroud me in your darkness.
I'm going to move off to the side.
A
in case there's
tempest
an
rages
area
so
attack.
far away from me.
Death! Death to every foe and traitor!
Got them. Okay.
Swiftly.
Pretty sure there's a trap in here somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. God damn, I'm good. I have played this way too many times. Excellent quarterstaff. +1. +1. +1 to hit. Yeah, you're slightly better. And we wouldn't really use... Anyway, this'll work for the moment, I think, yeah. Okay, what have we got around here? Wow, 6 bullets. We will not bother with this. The creature within is dead. Ah, the light. Ages of weariness, ages of burning. My master, I beg of you. You've been imprisoned. Save me. Not like your gin to be coiled within a bottle. Yeah, so... Does your genie have nothing of yours that may aid you? I will take the statue and speak to him myself. Statue? Genie? Guessing it's not this genie up here. That's right, I remember what he's talking about. Okay, quite mad. Well, we tried. I think we checked that. Master, you must hurry. The prisoner will break soon, and you will have the answers that you seek. No, Master. I have not had the golem open the cells. He has no key. Did you not leave the cell key at the table in the jailer's room? Thank you, Master. I shall return to the prison. Ugh. This kind of freaked me out when I was a bit younger. Ah, so long I have lain. Behind this prison of glass do I weep and rage. I hope if I am pickled and left in a jar for hundreds of years, I myself, am so poetic. Master, why hast thou forsaken me? Who is this master of yours? Poor creature, I can do nothing for you. Cool. Is that? Nope. And one more up here. I'm not sure, Master. Did not mean to go into the mistress's room. I knew it was dangerous, so very dangerous in there. I was not trying to steal anything, truly. Okay. Let's get these doors opened. Master, is it you? You have given me no eyes, and I cannot see you. Yes. I have cleaned the sewage chambers and fed your guardian. Do you wish me to open the doors to the pit and begin my duties again? Yes. Here is the key. I have the stone. Go and do as I bid. Make sure there's no traps here.
I'm on it.
Again, to save time, I'm just going to quick save once we can. You boys really do get in the way, don't you? We need that spell. Dispel magic. Excellent. Oh, Vastona. Hey! So how this works is there are certain items from the first game and some items that are from Siege of Dragonspear as well, which get ported across. We won't really get any of the Dragonspear ones because it's not quite how this works, but yeah, very cool. God, what I would do for a bag of holding. Flame arrow. A good damage dealer. Okay. Let's break into this central area. Actually, no. Firstly, I want to kill the two golems in here. They kind of turn up a bit later, and it's best to kind of deal with them as we can. They'll probably kill the skeletons, though, is the only problem. Let's see if we can take them out. There's no real trap that will affect them properly. Just gonna have to be tough. Play golems, we want to hit them really hard with just
you
blunt
who
weapons.
wish to conquer pain, you must learn what makes me kind.
Smack them.
Whackful Aldira!
No, that's not good. Just keep hitting him. Can you hit these guys? There we go. Nicely done. In fact, everyone attack. I don't want him to attack the skeleton warriors because they'll fall in seconds. Yeah, see? They're vulnerable to crushing damage. Let's just kill him fast then. But worth a good bit of experience.
May I stand unshaken amidst a crashing world.
That's one for you, Red Dead Redemption.
A tempest
lovers.
rages so far away from me.
Let's see if I can...
Brando Barris, shroud swiftly.
Let's see if we can
I'm on
spot. Oh, some goblins. Oh, we'll just send you up first, I think.
Oro Shedevaho Walya.
Oops. So if these are just wielding piercing and piercing weapons, piercing and slashing weapons, then they really can't do too much damage.
No
to our
mercy
skeletons.
for the heart that yields. Let
Cool.
us go then, you and I.
Pretty sure we just lost our... What's that spell called? Oh, I've got him. Hello there. Immune to piercing damage.
You who wish to conquer pain, you must learn what makes me
Let's see
kind.
what we can do. Let's get the skeletons onto him. They should be immune to most of the effects this thing can create. Magic missile. We still got our lightning resistance. Let's fire this off now while we can. Done our bit. Beautiful. And we've got a wand of frost key.
May I stand unshaken
I'm going to send you
amidst a
to
crashing world.
down to here if I can. See if you can spot any bad guys.
A tempest rages so far away.
Smoke method. Something's out and about. Prep thyself. We're not alone here. It's attacking a skeleton. That's a good sign. Vocalize. Powerful spell. Important spell. There he is. Everyone, attack. Make peace
No
with your
mercy
gods.
for the heart that yields.
How do you blind a skeleton? Excellent.
Swiftly.
Well, I still have skeletons. I'm going to send them in here to clear this section out. And I'm going to continue my looting here. I've got to check every single one of these boxes on the way through. We don't want to miss these keys. They're important later on. You see too, we're getting a lot more points for things like opening locks. Is that infravision? Yeah. Oh, yes it is. Which we do not need. Clairvoyance. There is potentially a use to this spell, if I can remember what it is.
Oro Shedevaho Walya.
No one's in here. Whale of Speed, always good to have.
Let us go then, you and I.
While the evening is against the sky, like a patient ether eyes.
You who wish to conquer pain, you must learn what makes me kind.
Now that is a Leonard Cohen quote. So you can sound really clever when you know all the different quotes when you are yourself the person writing the
May I
script.
stand on a tempest rages so far away from me.
You chaps go in there and clear them out. Trappity doodah. Yeah.
Swiftly.
I think there's a trap at the base of one of these chests here. At least I think so. I wouldn't want to miss one. I'll just give a quick idea on where we are for time. I've got about 20 minutes before I have to race off to work. You're right, I should just not go to work and play Baldur's Gate, shouldn't I? Now the key, which is the key of lightning. Yes, please. Chromatic orb. I'm sure that this is trapped. I think of it. I think we got all the bad guys otherwise. Let's
I'm on it.
Ah, the statue. That's right. We need that. Bit of a backtrack. Oh, these are advanced arrows. We'll grab them. Armor. Not going to cast that anymore since we've got a better spell. Fireball. Has some applications, but... Okay, we need to... I was hoping to find a helmet here, but it's not how it's going to roll this way. That's okay.
Protect me.
What's going on here? Yeah, sure, I'm sure we can help. Need acorns, go to Windspear Hills. That'll allow us to... Yeah, I'll let you guys read through this one. We are supposed to instill emotion in the Master, but he is barren inside. I'm not sure what he expects. You can foil his plans for us at least. If you take the acorns to the Fairy Queen in Windspear, then she can regrow our trees and free us. They're pretty, so we'll do that. Excellent. He knows of the plans, it amuses him. He's left the acorns with Illich. Here we go. We already have them, that's awesome. Oh, we have to do a bit of a backtrack. Okay, cool. One sec. Unfortunately, I need something from...
Let us go then, you and I.
This is going to be annoying. I might just try and pickpocket it off.
You must learn what makes me... And when I look behind, no bundle could I find.
I'm pretty sure it's a lean.
And when I look behind, no bundle
the genie flask. That's right. This is what we need. So yes, that's avoiding a bit of a backtrack. So excuse the...
May I stand unshaken amidst a crashing world.
Yes, well, I don't know I need that item yet, but now I do. God, I think someone's not getting enough fiber. That was quite the scream. Just going to clear these out, make sure they're, well, clear. Looks like it is. Yep, cool. So yes, otherwise you've got to run all the way up here. Find out you have to get a flask, then run all the way back. Rogue Rebalancing also has some cool things to do with pickpocketing, so it isn't just a complete save scumming episode. You can kind of talk your way out of trouble. Is there anywhere I haven't gone through and swept properly? Nothing really back there, besides the occasional. Okay, let's have a look.
A tempest rages so far away from me.
Cool. Alright, let's use some traps here, actually. Let's try a bit of everything.
That her dark hair would weave a snare. That her dark hair would weave a snare.
And a special snare. Oops. Blur.
Brandobarus, shroud me in your darkness.
Blur is all good, but it doesn't protect you from getting skull trapped. Did that work? Oh, that's so close.
Brandobarus, shroud me in
I
your
reckon we shoot
darkness.
one arrow to kill him. I love this game. Ooh, blinded. Oh well, the traps will take it.
Brandobarus, shroud me in your
45 acid damage. You beauty. Let's put a trap here at the crosswalks.
That her dark hair.
So that's a special snare. And just to clarify, at our level, that does 8d4 subdual damage. So it's like normal damage, but it can't kill the target. You'll be rendered unconscious if it would normally kill you. And we can just stab you then. It should also blind targets, which is good. Like we're blinded right now.
I'm on it.
And now we're not. I'm gonna put another trap here.
That her dark hair would weave a snare.
Like I might rendezvous.
Brandobarus, shroud
No,
me
they're
in
flying
your
enemies, but I have a
darkness.
feeling we should be able to web them. Big fan of the web. Let's see if I'm right. Yep, that got him. Okay, well we'll just switch to the crappy arrows. Oh yes, the arrow stinginess is not ended, don't you worry. Let's...
More.
There were 3 of them. Beautiful. Yeah, Skull Trap levels up basically as far as you can level. Up to 20, I think. And it does horrific damage all the way up. I suppose I could have used the better arrows, couldn't I? Let's see if we can risk...
Oh, no shade of a hole.
We ought to kill this guy, probably. I'll leave that into missile. Oops. Better to kill outright than to... Kill away from the tree as well.
Let us go.
Okay, I think he's in close. Yep. That was some dual damage. That must be one of their normal snares. Let's talk about...
Randall Barris, shroud me in your darkness.
I don't think there are any traps up here, but I could be wrong. We have the genie's flask. You've been bound in this flask. Something that belongs to me. Can you give me the item? I do. A thing of power that still carries a hint of your essence. There is something odd about the signature that you leave on this item. No matter. Trap within the flask. But we have the real flask, which we now have. I've got to come back and hand it to him. I am free. Here is your item, fleshling. You're an honourable person. I feel that I must warn you. Keep away from the master. 15,000 XP and the Sword of Chaos +2. We're getting somewhat close to level up. That's good. This is the Blade of Saravok, brother of Aodhan, used in the battle they fought in faraway Baldur's Gate. Aodhan prevailed, destroying Saravok's plans and rescuing the Sword Coast on the brink of war. Twice. The sword itself defies identification, likely forged specifically for Saravok to best focus the infernal energy he hoped to control. Much of its power died with him. Each hit drains 1 hit point from the target. Cool. Yeah, good sword, but we're not going to really use it. I'm running out of space. Is that a problem? Let's rock down here.
Brandor Barris, shroud me in your darkness.
I'm pretty sure that's one of the items that if we had launched our character, had exported our character directly from our save, we would have got the Staff Mage +2, which would have been excellent, but, you know, that's okay. Come on then. Let's just...
Brandor Barris, shroud me in your darkness.
Come on then. Come back and deal with the traps. Non-lethal damage, so he's unconscious. Good example of what we're going to be doing with this. Let's invisible. Let's see if we can break his invisibility. Can we defend ourselves? No, we can't. Invisibility. Illusion dispelled, so that saved us from getting backstabbed. Yeah, it's a good sword.
Blackful Aldira! You who wish to conquer pain, you must learn. Brandor Barris,
We got
shroud
ourselves
me in
frozen
your
then.
darkness.
Do we save that? Well, anyway. So if we're quick enough, we can use those traps to finish off enemies that have been knocked unconscious. Are you trapped? No, that's a scroll of Summon Air Elemental, a level 6 spell, which we now have our first level 6 spell besides the one I added in before. Okay. Have I got time to clear out the... Oh, yeah. If I'm quick, I'm going to roll down, clear out that last room, and then we will call it there for the first episode. Again, I'm trying to keep these somewhat faster
May I
than
stand
before.
unshaken amidst a crashing world.
Don't need them anymore. Oh, what I would do for the boots of speed. So yes, I will try and keep the episodes somewhat shorter this time, just because they're more watchable, I think, and possibly easier to edit later on. I should say that I am trying to go back through all of the 66 episodes we have so far and trim them down to a more watchable sort of playlist. If I find it daunting to watch my episodes, then I can't really expect others to do it. So, that's the plan. Sup? The mistress's room. Of course, those two golems we killed way before. Normally they are deployed now to come and kill us, but I dealt with them before that was a problem. Lots of traps, lots of experience. And yeah, normally shared experience, but not for us. It's all ours. Alright, let's have a look. Dire Charm. Ooh, Potion of Master Thievery. We will make use of that. To such a point that I'm considering dropping those basic healing potions. Portal key, we need that. That's the critical item. Ugh. Braces of armor class. Cool. We'll keep that on. Yeah. Turfing him. Turf. Get rid of you. Agni is worth more than Bluestone. I want to keep that if I can, because it makes a really cool thing later on. Yep. And one of these. If I'm going to cast a healing, if I'm going to drink a healing potion, I'm going to drink the powerful ones. Alright. And that is the first level of the dungeon. Pretty sure we got the name of our captor as well. I might just see if I can pull that up again. Yes. You must use Arenicus's portals to travel up to the next level of the complex. So we have that key now. So yes, Arenicus is the big bad. I was struggling. I think I failed at one point in Siege of Dragonspear and just name dropped him because Arenicus is so cool. Alright. And I will cut, or I'll let this play out.
So there is sanity in all this madness. If you are not in league with the evil that dwells in this unholy place, Yoshimo begs your assistance.
Who calls? Excuse my mistrust, but this is quite a hellish mess I'm into here. I share your sentiments. I have seen much here that has disturbed me. I myself am a warrior with no evil intentions. Please, I would welcome any assistance you might offer. How'd you come to be here? Profession. He's from Karatur, which is kind of like, I guess a bit like Japan. I think it's probably a close analogue. To bed in the copper coronet. Wake up in a strange room with a very sore head. You think we are in Athkatla. So Athkatla is the capital city of Arm, just south of Baldur's Gate. We actually dipped into Arm when we hit Nashkel in the first game. What do you propose to do now? I do not know a way to escape this place. I do not think that it would be wise. I'll be better off navigating this place without you. I shall survive by taking the wise path. Go ahead, forge the trail. I will follow you once I have rested a bit. If you're ever in Athkatla and need some assistance, I reside at the Copper Coronet. So he would go back to that inn? First, however, a warning. In the next chamber there are 4 portals. Each of these portals release little cackling fiends which try to kill me. These little beasties keep coming in through the portals. Perhaps if the portals were destroyed, one could defeat the beasts that have already come through. One more thing. You'll find a wide hall before too long that contains several wands mounted on pedestals. If you walk before these wands, you may be killed. The wands are locked onto the pedestals, and you would do well to search out the keys and take down the wands before walking through the hall. Again, I say farewell. Thanks, Ashimo.
Tempest rages so far away.
Let's just see what this is. Hold person. Cool. Alright, well, that's episode 1. It is so good to be back. I really enjoy making these videos, which should be obvious after 66 episodes so far. But yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah, drop me a comment below. I like hearing from people watching these and hear what they think. And yeah, you guys should definitely give me some hell for doing my own voiceover. I know it's bad. I know. Maybe as the game wears on, I will add new voice lines, like I'll change some of the voice lines. So if I get any really good recommendations, I'll be sure to add them. Alright, catch you next time.